So California has this algae problem, right? You see it on the news now, right? Big algae problem in the oceans off the beaches of California. And do you people know what's causing that? Well, frankly, to be honest with you, until about 25, 30 years ago, algae had a hard time growing in the ocean. In fact, it really couldn't. It wasn't until mankind came along and invented this grass that could grow where it's always heavily shaded all the time. See, those seeds made their way down the drain and out into the fucking ocean, creating algae, a certain type of algae that can grow in the ocean. This was first created in Japan because their scientists created that particular strain of seed in order to make a lot of money in countries like the United Kingdom and America, where people love a nice, beautiful grass that looks like a golf course. The problem in Japan is some of those seeds got into their ocean ways and created algae that started straining out across the ocean. Thankfully for us, it can't live at certain depths due to lack of oxygen. So therefore, it never really made it to America. The problem is that Japan had to learn to cope with its algae problem. But how did that begin in the first place? Because Japan, like California, produces more water than what their people even need. So they dump a lot of fresh water into the ocean. See, this algae would have never survived if it got into the ocean if you just dropped the seeds in the ocean. The seeds would have, the grass would have died, the algae would have died. It would have never turned into an algae. But see, even the people that were creating this particular strain of grass had given a warning about allowing this grass to be introduced into the ocean. But they couldn't help it because their seeds got dumped into the drain, and of course those seeds made their way out in the ocean and got algae. The same thing took place in California. The problem with that is that California has now created an algae which will kill off all of the food that the ocean floor has to offer its wildlife, which in turn will have a domino effect, utterly destroying the wildlife in California, let alone your fisheries. So, you know, like if people want to go out fishing and catch certain type of fish, you can forget it. Those fish will not exist in California. California is killing off its fish population, its crab population, its lobster population by dumping fresh water into the ocean. Where the fuck is your environmentalist at now? Ruth Bader Ginsburg?